Okay, good morning, everybody. Pray be to the Lord. We're going to continue with our classes for today, and we're going to start with our third partial in math. We're going to continue to see fractions, but first of all, we're going to know or to see what what math operation we're going to so um, we're going to know with fractions. We're going to see divisions right now. Divisions is very easy in fractions. You will get surprised of what thing you have to do. You look like the Red Riding Hood. We're going to see divisions in fractions. So please, we're going to watch two videos. We have 2 hours. Remember that. We're going to finish at 9 o'clock. Okay, this class. Then we're going to have a recess of 30 minutes, and we're going to come back at 9:30, right? I don't know if you can see it on on your screen.
We finish all the class at 1:40.
I think I will modify the schedule to finish until 12. To finish until 12 with me, of course, right? But let me see how I can move the schedule, right? And understand what can we do for that. Okay, guys, so please pay attention. We're going to see 2 videos right now to explain how a fraction can be a division and how to make divisions between fractions. Please pay attention, and then we're going to assign in the volume 2 of your book, we're going to assign your some pages to work. Okay, we're going to assign some pages to work. So and that will be in the next hour. So please, people, we are on the topic or the lesson number 9. Okay, we're on the lesson number 9, 9.1. Okay, so please pay attention to this video. We're going to watch. Oops. Let's see. Pay attention. Everybody can see the screen about math antics. Yep. Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, please, I will put the video. Please tell me if you can listen. You can listen? Yes or no? But if you up the volume, Matata, it will be good.
I see, but I not.
Okay.
Mister, I have the volume and
Okay,
100 and I don't hear.
Let's see right now.
Yes. No, yes.
So far, we've learned how fractions represent parts of things, and we've learned how to do some simple math with those parts. But if we want to really understand how fractions work, we need to start thinking about them in a new way. We need to learn what fractions really are. A fraction is just a number that's written like a division problem. You remember division, right? Where you take one number and divide it up by another number. And you might also remember that there's different ways to write a division problem. When you first learn about division, you usually see division problems written like this. Now that symbol in the middle just means divide this number by that number. Then you learn it's useful to write a division problem a different way, like this. Now that's still the same division problem. It just uses a different symbol to tell us to divide. So that's 2 different ways to write the same division problem. But wait, there's more. Now some of you who use computers a lot might have seen division written like this. Now that slash is just another way to write the division symbol. Now this one's interesting. Watch what happens when we rearrange it. Look familiar? It's a division problem that looks like a fraction. And that's just because a fraction really is a division problem, but we treat it like a number. The line between the top and bottom numbers is just another way of writing the division symbol. The top number is the number being divided up, and we call it the numerator. The bottom number is the number we're dividing by, and we call it the denominator. Now let's look at some of the common fractions that you're already familiar with and think of them as division problems. For example, 1/2 or 1/2 is really just 1 divided by 2. The fraction 2/3 or 2/3 really means 2 divided by 3. And the fraction 3/4 or 3/4 really means 3 divided by 4. Thinking about fractions like little division problems might seem strange to some of you, especially because these division problems show smaller numbers being divided by larger numbers. You may not have seen that before. You might not have even thought it was possible, but you can divide a smaller number by a bigger one. It just means that the answer you get is going to be smaller than 1. If the idea of dividing a smaller number by a bigger one seems confusing to you, don't worry. It's going to make a lot more sense in the next section when we learn about decimal numbers and how they relate to fractions. Let's review what we've learned so far. This section was short, but in it, we learned the most important thing there is to know about fractions. We learned that fractions are numbers that are written like division problems. The line between the top and bottom numbers is another form of the division symbol. That tells you to divide the top number by the bottom number. The top number is called the numerator, and the bottom number is called the denominator. It might be a new idea to you, but you can divide a smaller number by a bigger number. This was a really important concept we covered, so be sure to do the exercises before you move on. Learn more at mathantics.com.
Okay, that is one video to explain how a division can be a fraction. I hope everything is clear. Right now, we're going to see the operation of divisions. Sorry, we're going to see the operation of divisions between fractions. Okay, we're going to watch that. So just give me a few seconds. Just give me a few seconds. Just give me a few seconds, people, because I prepared a video right now. So
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help.
I really hate
This
those
sentence is
announcements on
grammatically
YouTube.
correct.
I don't know you, but I really hate those announcements on YouTube. It's take a lot of time and unnecessary to see it of that. Yo no entender very much el video. I don't know what you say. Okay, let's watch how to make a division operation in using fractions in math. Everybody can see the screen? It's a new video of mathematics.
Hi, welcome to Mathantics. This video is all about dividing fractions. But in order to understand how dividing fractions works, we first need to learn about something called reciprocals. A reciprocal is just a fancy math term for what you get when you switch the top and bottom numbers of a fraction. For example, if you have the fraction 1/2 and then switch the top and bottom numbers, you'll end up with 2/1. 2/1 is the reciprocal of 1/2. And 1/2 is the reciprocal of 2/1. And an interesting thing about reciprocals is multiplying a fraction by its own reciprocal will always give you 1. That's because you'll have the same multiplication problem on the top and bottom, so you'll end up with a whole fraction, which is always 1. Okay, that's nice. But what do reciprocals have to do with dividing fractions? Well, reciprocals let us do a really cool trick that makes dividing fractions easy. Whenever you have to divide something by a fraction, you can just multiply it by the reciprocal of that fraction instead, and you'll get the correct answer. And that's great news because multiplying fractions is so simple. This trick of multiplying by the reciprocal works because fractions are really just mini division problems. So when you multiply something by 1 over 2, it's the same as dividing by 2 since 2 is below the fraction's division line. And dividing by 2 is the same as dividing by 2 over 1 because you can turn any number into a fraction by just writing a 1 as the bottom number, right? But look, reciprocals. That's why multiplying by 1 over 2 is the same as dividing by 2 over 1. And it's true the other way around, too. So really, it's kind of like you never have to divide fractions. You can just rewrite your division problem so that you're multiplying by the reciprocal instead. Then when you multiply, you'll get the answer for the original division problem. As always, let's see a couple examples of how this works so you'll really understand. Let's try this problem. 3 over 4 divided by 2 over 7. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is rewrite our problem. Instead of dividing by 2 over 7, we can multiply by the reciprocal instead. The reciprocal of 2 over 7 is 7 over 2. So our problem becomes 3 over 4 times 7 over 2. Oh, I should mention a mistake that a lot of students make when they first learn to divide fractions. Sometimes students take the reciprocal of the first fraction, the one that's being divided, or even the reciprocal of both fractions. But you only want to take the reciprocal of the second fraction, the one you're dividing by. Okay, now that our problem has been changed to multiplication, it's easy. Just multiply the tops, 3 times 7 equals 21, and multiply the bottoms, 4 times 2 equals 8. And we have the answer to our fraction division problem. So 3 over 4 divided by 2 over 7 is 21 over 8. So that's pretty easy. But let's try one more example. Let's try 15 over 16 divided by 9 over 22. Again, the first thing we want to do is rewrite our problem. We'll change the divided by 9 over 22 into times 22 over 9. Now all we have to do is multiply. But since these numbers are kind of big, I'm going to use my calculator to help. Let's see here. So we have, all right. On the top, we have 15 times 22 equals 330. And on the bottom, we have 16 times 9 equals 144. So the answer to our division problem is 330 over 144. Of course, that could be simplified for your final answer on a test, but we cover simplifying fractions in another video. All right, that's how you divide fractions. You just multiply by the reciprocal and you have your answer. But there's one more thing I want to show you. You already know that the line between the top and bottom number of a fraction is just another form of the division symbol. Well, that means you'll sometimes see fraction division problems written like this. This shows the top fraction, 2 over 3, being divided by the bottom fraction, 4 over 5. It's really just that we have a fraction made up from other fractions. The top number is a fraction, and the bottom number is a fraction. It just looks a little confusing because we have all these fraction lines here. But we can make it look a lot better. Let's rewrite this as a multiplication problem by taking the reciprocal of the bottom number, the fraction that we're dividing by, and multiplying it by the fraction on top. There, that looks easier to do, and it's really the same problem. We just need to multiply to get the answer. So 2 times 5 equals 10, and 3 times 4 equals 12. Okay, so there you have it. What sounded really hard turns out to be as easy as flipping fractions upside down. If you can multiply fractions, then you can divide fractions too. Don't forget to practice what you've learned by doing the exercises for this section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Learn more at mathantics.com.
Ooh, adapted minds now. Come explore the site with me. I'm in first grade.
Okay, people today, people of today, if you see to make divisions is easy, it's very easier than to make addition and and to make subtraction. Welcome, Jimena. Good morning. You missed reading. Okay. So if you see, to make divisions is very easy as to make addition and subtraction. You only have to do one operation. There is two ways. There is two ways. We saw in the video we have the reciprocal way, that is move the fraction. Okay. I will share my whiteboard. Okay, my whiteboard. For example, sorry, I have a little bit bad on my throat. It's not coronavirus, right? Okay, it's because the weather. Okay, for example, if I have 2/4 divide 3/5, 3/5. There is,
Mister,
yes.
es que se le escucha bien raro. Quiero saber por si es la computadora.
Who said that?
Jimena.
Okay. Let's see. Wait. Let's ask to the other ones. Everybody can listen me correctly or can listen me entrecortado, así todo pixeleado. No.
A Jimena lo oímos
Está bien,
entrecortado.
mister.
A Jimena se le escucha
Solo a
bien.
Jimena
se le escucha,
bien
se le escucha como
cortado.
O sea, sí, Jimena, es tu computadora, es tu conexión de internet, hija. Porque sí es cierto, se te escuchaba, a ti se te escuchaba así como medio entrecortado. Si tenés varias páginas, si estás utilizando una computadora y tenés varias páginas abiertas, cerralas, porque solo necesitas estar en Zoom. Eso es una. ¿Ok? Cierre todas las páginas de que tenga Facebook, Instagram, todas esas páginas, ¿verdad? Y solo quédese con Zoom si está con la computadora. Porque eso sí le influye bastante. Okay, guys, continue. Continue. Okay, we have our division here. 2/4 divide 3/5. If you remember, to make this reciprocal way, okay, is to change this division, the division fraction, and pass the 5 as numerator and the 3 as denominator, right? But if that is too much to make it, what is the only, bless you, what is the only thing you have to do? Sorry, I will up on off your microphone. What is the only thing you have to do? You can make a multiplication, a cross multiplication. What is the meaning? The 2 will multiply 5, and the 4 will multiply 3, and that is the only thing you have to do. 2 times 5 is 10, and 4 times 3 is 12. Remember, always you have to simplify. You always have to simplify, right? So, and what is the result of this one? 5/6. And this is my final result. Do you have any question, people? No, come on, let's ask. Pregunten, porque si no quedan ahí como que no entiendo. Ask. Do you have any question? It's very easy because you only have to cross. It's cross. The first numerator, you will multiply by the second denominator, and the first denominator you will multiply by the second numerator, and that's doesn't have to make the reciprocal way. The reciprocal way is you have to move the second fraction and that is take a little bit more time. Only cross, and that's all. No cross, no this one. Cross, no this one. This one, cross. You have to cross. Let's see another example. If you understand very well how to make a division of fractions. Let's see. Let's see. I will clear all of this. For example, I have 5, 7 divide 4, 6. Do it. How much is it? What is the answer? Let's see. What is the answer? 15 over 14 said Yvette. Remember, Diego Guardiola, you have to simplify always. You always have to simplify. Always have to simplify, people. 30 over 21. Come on, man. It's 5 times 6, 30. 7 times 4, 28. Can I simplify? Yes, of course, my friends. The half of 30 is 15. The half of 28 is 14. Can I continue simplify? No, this is my final answer. This is my final answer. Aha. 114. No, come on. 114. No. Okay. Let's try to do that's mine too. Let's try to do another one. If you have, and I will ask the answer to Felix. Let's see. I have 6 over 7 divide 4 over 9. Do it. Come on, do it, 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 do it. What is the answer? Let's see. Somebody is writing the answer. Who is ES? I don't know who is ES. 27 over 14. 23 over 14, say some of you. Then I said 27 over 14. Let's see. 6 times 6 multiply 9. This is equal to 54. 7 times 4. This is equal to 28. Can I simplify? Yes, my friend, I can simplify. By which number I can simplify? 2. What is the number? 54. This is 27. And the half of 28 is 14. Okay? It's very easy to do these problems, people. It's very easy. It's easier that I told you. It's easier than to make addition and to make subtraction because you have to divide, you have to multiply, and then you have to add, and then you have to divide, then you have to multiply, and then you have to subtract in that case. Okay. Yes, it's very easy, people. Let's try to do another one because we still have 7 minutes. Let's try to do these two exercises. 9/4 divide 2/7. This is one. And the second one is 7/8 divide 5/6. Remember, if you can simplify, simplify. Whoa. Let's see, let's see. Okay, let's answer these ones. I have 9 times 7 is 63. 63. 4 times 2, 8. Can I simplify? People? Can I simplify? No. This is my final answer. The next one. 7 times 6. This is equal to 42. 8 times 5. It's 40. Can I simplify? Yes. Half and half. 21 over 20. And can I simplify? No, I can't. I can't. So people, we almost have freezes. For the next, don't disconnect because I will pass the attendance. Don't disconnect because we're going to make some exercises that is on the book. Okay, we're going to use the volume number 2. Okay, we're going to use the volume number 2. I will share the pages. You will work on the next hour. So let's see who didn't connect right now. I have this one because this one is with excuse. And there is Ricardo. No, Ricardo is not here. Okay. Yes. Do you have any question, people? Do you have any question about this new topic that is very easy? Sure? You don't have any question?
No.
No. No. Okay, guys. So see you at 9:30 in the morning. Go to play. Go to eat your breakfast. Go to take a shower if you didn't take a shower. Okay. I see you at 9:30 to the second hour of math. Take care. Bye bye.